Oh man, he said we're down with the syndrome. That's what I'm talking about. All right. How are we moving to this crash site? Aggressive or taking it slow?
Quick.
Quick,
I mean,
fast,
I'm
and in a
now
hurry.
sprinting at Mach speed,
At
freaking
a
just
good
hauling
jog.
ass down these stairs.
Yeah, at a good jog. So
You're in your
12.
armor. You would have to do a jog to keep up with them sprinting. If you sprinted, you'd outclass them.
You have to keep it.
Oh
up
yeah,
on.
you weren't
So
here
long
for
as
the
he has
situation.
similar agility to us.
I'm
You
pretty
weren't
sure
here
you
for
all
the
have the same
situation.
agility, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, my agility's 50.
Yeah, see, so you're already that little bit faster than us anyway.
Oh, see?
So,
Not than me.
so
Yeah,
my full
50.
my full move is 12.
I think Johnny's would be what, 10?
Johnny's is 10.
Mine's 8. It's 9 in armor.
Yeah.
Or 10 in armor, sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say it should be 10.
So-
I'll be the one doing the run. It'll also just be like half.
So do you want to go ahead of everybody, Todd?
No. I'm gonna keep up with them, but I'm gonna do half moves sometimes so I can do an awareness check to watch our surroundings.
Okay, that works.
Because I can easily catch up in one full turn.
And then, so Johnny,
That's
are you
easily.
wanting
He's got,
everybody
like,
to
2 more
haul
movements.
ass at a run?
Exactly.
Or are you wanting to keep a slow pace so that
No, I want to get there ASAP.
No, I'm talking about Corvin. Do you want him to catch up, or is he just gonna like are you guys gonna go slow so he can catch up with you, or are you just gonna haul ass and he'll just beat you when he
we
gets
are
you?
going. Yeah, we are heading there to get there as soon as possible.
I mean, did it
Got it.
crash like in between us?
No, it kept going east, and it's
Yeah, so then
probably a good, from your position, probably 1,500 meters.
Oh, so then it's like 2,500 meters. So then we're probably actually all going to get there about the same time.
Well, it was like, you're 1,500 from it. They're like 1,600 because remember the building you're on is only like 100.
1,500 and 1,600. In my head, I was just thinking 150 when you said 1,500.
Yeah, you're fine. So like you have to go down the
Yeah, no, that's
flights,
why I was like, if I have to run 150 meter after I go down the stairs, I was like, and they have to go 100 meters more than me, then I was like, that's the same. But yeah, never mind.
I got you.
Anyway.
So you guys take your time. I mean, you're fucking booking it as quickly as you can. Todd's keeping up with you guys, but making sure he doesn't trail far ahead, and he's just looking around and keeping an eye out. You go right to where Corvin had called it out, and as you're approaching, you're basically seeing like a small, like little market, and you can see that the Valkyrie had come in, bounced off one of the rooftops, and had landed in the market, crashing into a fountain, and there's like water pouring out all over the courtyard. At this time, you see one of the security guys like crawling out of the ship, and you just see Sapoma like walk over and just drive his chainsword into his back and just start carving him up, and he just looks up at you guys.
Our dear brother lives.
With that, pretty sure he might pass out. You could easily see that like his left arm's definitely dislocated, and he is bleeding pretty heavily. You can see a couple gunshot wounds to his chest, so he would definitely like take a seat and just start like breathing heavy and like kind of resting.
Take a rest, brother. And Ruka will see to you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna speak for Matt's character. He's gonna give you the information though that Darnell and the other guardsmen are in there still struggling.
Yeah, that was what I was going to say next. Is I'm just going to go in and check on everyone else.
So you get in there. You see Darnell has one of the security guards on him, like trying to push a knife into his head, and you see the other guardsman is like in the middle of like shooting his last pistol into the other security guy.
I mean, unless you want me to roll combat, I'm just going to take out my knife and go to work on the closest security guards.
Roll to hit him.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do a charge. Ain't no problem with that.
Or then that would be 80 then, so 2 degrees.
All right, go ahead and roll damage for me.
Fucking
Oh
great.
my.
How do you roll only
Lord.
once? You're lucky the dude crashed and stuff like that. So like, yeah, you were able to just like drive this knife into his side, and he was able to just like flinch enough, and then Darnell just slaps the knife back towards him and into his chest, and then just pushes the guy off of him, and he just sit there just like breathing heavy. Guess.
And then I'll just try to intimidate the rest of the security guards. into
There's none
submission.
left. There's
Good,
none left.
because I failed.
I was gonna say the last one was getting pushed up against the wall, and that guardsman had his pistol in his chest and was like, as you were walking in there and seeing Darnell struggling, this guy was like, "You're not 100% sure what the standard issue magazine for a las gun is for the last pistol, but he's definitely putting more than 10 shots in his chest." He's just poof, 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 and then just drops him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like 50 anyway, so yeah.
Oh, just like, and you see that guardsman like fall to the ground. Darnell just like looks over you. Pilot's at dead, sir.
What happened in here?
He spits out some blood. He goes,
Although I think I already know.
this mamby-pamby security force turned on us, threw a couple grenades at us. Because if it wasn't for Brother Sapoma, we probably wouldn't be standing here. Took the brunt of the explosions. Shrapnel killed one of the pilots, damaged the engine.
Oh, good work, guardsman. You've done more than your fair share today.
I can't stand up, sir.
We'll see. We'll get someone to see to you. Take a rest, guardsman.
Aye, sir. Just like closes his eyes and lays back.
Don't go to sleep. Just take a break. I don't want you to. I don't know if you'll wake up. Just
No
take
worries.
it easy.
Yeah, right. The other guardsman walks over and starts like lifting him up just so that he's sitting up. He goes, "I'll keep him awake, sir. Don't worry." So with that, yeah, you guys take a look around at the crash site. There's a few civilians who got hurt, but most of them seem to have cleared out of the way. At this point, like you would hear, like PDF forces are like calling in saying that they're on the way. It'll be a few minutes, and then probably about 30 seconds later, you would see Corvin like full sprinting,
Or-
like coming up.
Yeah, as soon as Corvin gets here, I'm just gonna tell him, sorry, can you go and armor up so that we have someone else in armor? I'm gonna start cycling people out to go and armor up.
I looked up the
You know that's a
donning
40-minute run, right?
Yeah.
I looked up the rules for donning and doffing the armor for
Yeah,
the standard Stargate stuff.
it's not easy.
Yeah.
No, well, it's not. But even without assistance as a rush job, it says that the proper to appease the machine spirit at the least amount that it can take is 1 second, let me pull it because I've been making. Yeah, it takes 20 minutes to remove or don power armor unaided, but never less than 5, no matter the amount of assistance, as the proper rites must be observed to appease the machine spirit of the armor.
Gotcha. Yeah, but it's going to take him at least 45 minutes to run down to that level. You really want him to
Unless
do
he
that?
can get someone to like drive him down there. If PDF forces are going to be here quick enough, because I want to get people cycled out, but I don't want us to not have a presence.
That's up to you, but you're sending him alone on an unarmored run for 45 minutes.
That's what I'm saying is
Unarmored.
if he can go.
I have 2 chainsaws, motherfucker.
And,
I said unarmored, not unarmed.
and also, you only have
Okay.
one right now.
Yeah, you have one
So-
chainsword.
Well, no, I took the one that was supposed to be given to Matt because he wasn't here for the last session.
No,
so
he
I
took it because he needed it.
If you need help,
needed it for what?
The shit he had in
He
murder.
He didn't even
Dude.
jump out of the plane.
Because he was busy.
Yeah, well, did you need it? All you did was push a fucking last cannon out a window.
He did
Well,
it good,
I'm
though.
sorry you guys all were shooting at the fucking building instead of killing the people that were walking up behind you.
Well,
If
Hey.
need
we
be, I
thought they
can
were
accompany
friends.
him.
Hey, you saw what that building was wearing.
Yeah, it asked for
Alright,
it.
never mind.
Sprinkle some crack on it, Johnson.
No, Todd, you accompanying me defeats the purpose because then they're just down another person with armor.
No, I know I wasn't muted.
That's not what he said.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna
Oh.
listen to him, why do we listen to you?
I thought I misheard him.
Yeah, you did.
Something about being muted, I heard.
Nope.
Like,
He
No,
didn't say
not
that
at
at
all.
all. Don't start going, oh, no one's listening to me if you're not gonna listen to them. He literally responded to you and then you said, oh well, never mind. So but
so should I go with him?
No, I as he just said, that would
I
deprive
said-
us of
I
another
said-
person in armor.
That defeats the purpose because then we'd still be down another person in armor.
I'll have. Well, no, Matt's being tended to, so he can't. I'll just wait for a transport. Go with Matt when because he'll be attended to by then. I hope.
well, is there any reason
And
you
then you
all
guys-
want to stay up here? I would assume you all would want to go back to your little base.
Well, and we need to talk to people and gather information.
Yeah, you want to, yeah.
I mean, whoever wants to go back to base can, but I mean, I feel like there's still information to be gained here.
Oh, I'll just wait my turn to go.
I'm honestly starting to think Johnny had the right idea with just kill this motherfucking governor and be done with his bitch ass.
Yeah, we still got to look through that info. Where the fuck is that info?
in the Valkyrie.
Oh, why? who had? I thought someone had it on them. Which one of us grabbed it?
It was Chester, but it's in the Valkyrie. But
Yeah,
you're at
remember,
the
it was my
Valkyrie, so just
sticker.
get it.
Yeah, but it's probably fucking blown up now.
It is now that you said that. It wasn't, but now it is. No, it's fine. I would assume you guys would have some sort of case or some footlocker or something to put it in a Valkyrie. I would assume they're not just fucking laying maps into a seat and strapping them in like a baby.
Well, not maps. The digital information we gained
But I
from
thought you
the.
downloaded the digital
Yeah.
information to
That's
your
on your
tablet or
data
whatever.
slate then, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so
your
I
data
have.
slate.
I thought you
then.
took
Okay,
the
so-
physical maps though.
Well, yeah, he did, but
Yeah.
those aren't what I'm worried about. I'm worried about the incriminating evidence.
That's all. It's all whatever it is. But yeah, you all have all of that, and you also
All
have
right,
the
well, then
two
we'll just
prisoners. Yeah, I mean,
Head
there's.
back to the base and
Yeah, I was
tell
about to
them
say
keep
because
us
you have the
informed.
only two people that you're gonna pretty much ask questions, unless you want to question some civilians or something. Everybody else is dead.
No.
All right. I assume that you guys are handling the dead guardsmen, like your guardsmen.
Yeah.
Uh.
We'll give them a good burial. They deserve it.
Chuck's in ditch. Diggs ditch to Chuck in.
Resist the urge to spit on the fucking guards, the security guards.
On the weaklings.
Kid,
Oh,
don't
I'm
do it
sorry.
on the live ones. That's cruel and unusual punishment. It's acid, man.
Acid, bro.
Yeah.
I was just gonna dislocate their joints, but geez.
I mean,
Oh
I thought
God.
we
That's a little
talked
cruel,
about
Captain.
me and so they couldn't walk away.
It's like, okay, I can understand trying to disable
was a-
them so they don't get away, but why did you start with the jaw? Like, it's like,
They shot me.
Sorry.
broke.
Was aiming- was
if you
aiming
try
for
to
the
run,
throat,
I'm gonna
but,
break
you
all
know.
your fingers. Like, why don't you start with his feet? Shut up, you. Stay over there. I want him to
Don't
run.
ask questions you don't want the answer to, fuckstick.
Walks in the room. Answer my questions. Chomps off a finger.
So
Thank you. And then just walks out.
You
We're gonna play
guys,
bad cop, worst cop.
just you mean Space
I mean, it would,
Marines?
if you just spit off one of his fingers, you'd have all the answers anyways. So I mean,
Can you get the same info from Sweat? Can you lick him?
Fucking dry. fucking
Will
drive.
licking him hurt because you have acid
Remove-
spit?
I was gonna say, I was like, wait a minute, that
Start
would hurt so
licking
much
it.
worse.
Will it be
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that goat torture where they put like salt on your feet and they let goats lick it off till your skin
Ew.
feels off? Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Yeah, people are weird. All right, so you guys get all your shit. You call in another
Like,
Valkyrie.
Wait, you say people are weird like that's a fetish or something, not like
No, it's the
Oh,
torture.
that's the
Yeah.
fetish. No,
I
no, no,
know.
no.
I'm sure it's a
Trust me.
fetish until a certain point, but it's torture.
No, no, game lick is a fetish.
Yeah, not by goats. That's a torture device. They'll lick
I
your
would
skin
know.
off because
I
they'll
go
keep
down to my
licking the
local
sugar.
YMCA dressed as a Tootsie Pop every Saturday night.
Beautiful.
Dear God.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
YMC gay, am I right, fellas?
That's right.
Okay, bro.
All right.
So you guys
Alex,
get.
Alex, I need to know when exactly I can get access to the I gotta time this just right. Black and Decker home wrecker.
Oh,
Are you
God.
talking about the serial line of Drildos?
These
'cause
I mean, I
gardens,
posted
why
it in Realm of
hamper?
Alex.
Oh, you posted a picture?
Black and Decker heretic wrecker.
Oh, what the fuck? Is that some
Yeah.
that ghetto ass chainsaw? If MacGyver was a
too.
space marine,
It works too.
it works. That's funny. Did you see that one? Was it Forged in Fire or something? Or
Yeah, I know what
they
you're talking
made
about,
a
the guy's
chainsword?
video. Yeah, I also saw a video where some guys attempted to do the same thing, and they thought it would be smart to up the RPM, use a higher RPM by taking off like safeties on those little engines that they
It
use,
broke.
and
Uh-oh.
the chain exploded and almost wrapped itself around the guy wielding it. That would have been really fucking bad. Would have
Yeah.
cut him completely apart. It was cool for the like 10 seconds that it worked though. Fucking dank.
Good lord.
Getting
Oh,
close.
well, shit. All right, so y'all get your shit. You call in a new Valkyrie. PDFs come over, start securing the scene. Do you guys grab that last cannon, or are you just leaving it?
I mean, it's a las cannon.
I'll
May
get
as well.
Trump.
It's evidence.
Yeah.
It's evidence.
What are
Okay.
we, the Blood Ravens?
Well, no, it's just difficult for us to get that kind of stuff, and I'm trying to specialize into
Do you
it,
just
so it
do you
won't
just
You
send
can't-
like
look-
Corvus to go grab it?
Oh, we'd probably just grab it on the way back.
Oh, okay. So
We
like,
have to head back to the landing pad.
yeah. So as you guys are heading back as a group, like you're carrying your wounded and all this shit, Corvus leads you to where the cannon is, and you notice the battery pack's gone.
Motherfuckers
what?
took the battery pack.
Fucking Lord.
And then like while you guys are there, you just see this like shady like street urchin guy just like come out, and he like waddles over and he just starts grabbing the cannon. He's like, hey! And then he sees you all and he's like, just
Hey,
stops like a
run
raccoon and
after
locks
this, man?
eyes.
Perhaps you require some assistance.
Hello, citizen.
Can I spit on this man's foot?
No,
God.
not until he gives us the battery back.
Well, I think if I spit on his foot, he'll give us whatever the fuck we want.
Hi.
Hi. Hey. Yeah. That thing you're grabbing. Did you take anything else from it?
Mm.
Don't.
Mine.
Don't lie
And
to me
just
now.
starts dragging it, and it's like,
Yeah, I'm
Mine!
No, not yours.
I'm
I'm
going
just gonna put.
Can I
I'm
just
just gonna
run
put
at
my.
him and
I'll just
intimidate
put
him?
my.
hold on.
Just drop it.
Everybody,
Oh my
stop
lord, I
threatening
can't-
him at once.
I'm just
I
putting.
can't
No.
command
I'm
him.
putting my foot on the las cannon and just kind of leaning my weight onto it so that it doesn't move.
He sees that, notices it. I don't know even what you're talking about, Kainos. You're over there.
I was trying to command him to not, but
Yeah, that is
Fuck.
we're
Intimidate him to
99.
not?
You're like, hey,
No.
stop!
God damn it, Johnny. Fucking giving me your shit rolls.
But as you're stepping on the last cannon, he sees that, puts two and two together that he's not going to move it, and he just immediately like scoots down and starts undoing the bolt for the tripod. And he's like,
Persistent little shit, isn't he?
God, somebody just fucking kill this man and then
Oh,
take a bite out
just
of him.
kill-
the
we
emperor,
can't-
the Void Father tests us. In mysterious ways.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like grab this guy by the scruff of his jacket and just lift him up real quick.
Yeah, he's
Do you
very
know-
I'm just gonna
malnutritious, so
lick
he
his
is
sweat.
he's about
wait.
he's about like 4'2", and he's got the
Can
like
we
gait
put-
of like a sickly 13-year-old boy.
Can we put this
Fuck.
to the test? What happens if you lick his sweat?
We're not
Yeah.
Chaos Marines.
Yeah,
Ah!
no.
Can't touch.
What are you doing? Oh.
As if Chaos Marines would also
You're-
do this. This is just depraved. We're not
He's like moving his
Emperor's
arms
children.
like he's trying to swim in the air.
You're impeding and dismantling equipment.
I
Claimed.
impede. I impede nothing. I find it. I find it on the street. It fell, almost hit me. I took it. I lay claim to it. It attacked me. It's mine.
Grits his teeth a bit. Where did you place the battery pack?
The what?
I'm just gonna I guess showing a dog where they pissed on the floor. I'm going to just holding him in one arm, point him at where the battery pack was. There was something attached there.
The warm box. Oh, I took the warm box. It's warm.
Where did you place it?
I show you. Come, be my guest.
Narrowing my eyes. I guess I'm gonna I'm literally just gonna walk with him and basically holding it and gripping a sleeve or even just an arm. You'll
You're
lead
just
me.
following him like you're a toddler following their parent, just holding on to like their pants.
I think it's more of a parent following the toddler and holding
Yeah,
on to them.
straight up.
Making sure they don't.
He
So
said
with
holding
the
onto a
wounded,
sleeve.
what are we doing? Is everybody wanting to follow this dude, or are we wanting to send some people back with the wounded?
I'll take the wounded.
Yeah, we may
back.
as well finish just taking the wounded. I'm sure he can handle the homeless man.
So you're gonna send
If he
Thomas
can't,
and
he's got a
Corbin to go
radio.
do it, deal with it.
I mean, if Corvon wants to go with him, I think Thomas can handle himself.
I'll
against
go
the
with
homeless
him
man.
just in case.
There you
Man, I
go.
was trying to take a fucking las cannon.
Yeah, he
Alright.
also doesn't seem like the smartest tool.
Todd, are
in the
you
shed
gonna
either.
take the last cannon?
Fuck yes. I'm gonna fucking huck that over my shoulder.
All right, so he's got that. So you guys only have to worry about taking back the battery. So as you guys head back to the landing pad with the prisoners, well, to meet with Aoni and stuff.
Yeah, just wordlessly, I grab it, just put it over
But
my
you have
shoulder.
unless you have something on your back, you have a backpack slot that's magnetic, so you would
that's where
be able to do
wouldn't
that.
that be where the bolter is?
Well, you can carry
No,
3
you have
weapons
one
and
for
you
it,
have a
yeah.
backpack slot. So
Right.
if you have a
You have
bolter,
dipole-
a
you have
pistol, and a
dipole
knife.
slot. You have a
Got it.
dipole slot on your hip. That's where the bolter hangs.
Yes.
Yeah, so technically I guess you would just move your bolter to your hip and then put the last cannon on your back or whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But
And then I'm gonna figure out how to fucking activate it. I just like in the Mandalorian, I just bend down and shoot it over my head. I am the placement.
what's
Well, it
that?
doesn't have
What?
a battery on it yet.
Yeah, it doesn't have a
No.
battery. I mean,
No. But I can make that happen. Is what I'm saying.
yeah,
I
at
want
some
to make
point,
that
yeah.
happen.
At some point, you can get a battery supply pack. Yeah. Yeah, but it's not set up for an Astartes use, so it's set up to be used in a
Has
tripod
no
position.
weapon emplacement. See, I thought
Yeah.
it was I thought because it was sticking out of a window that it might be on rollers.
No, they
Hitch.
fucking straight up just carried a tripod up there, carried the cannon, carried the
That's-
battery pack.
So much worse than just rolling one.
Yep. But I mean, it's a 4-man crew, and how else are you going to
Yeah.
smuggle it into position without anyone noticing?
Yeah, no, I totally get it.
But yeah, so he's leading you. He leads you. He starts crawling in through this little maintenance tunnel on the side of a building. He goes, this way, this way. We see.
You've carried it into this tunnel.
It's warm.
just gonna look back at my brother in indignation, just angrily.
Yeah. Yeah. So much confusion.
So you guys follow him for a little while. Like it's like maybe about 5-6 minutes. Not too far because obviously he would have had to drag it at some point in time between you guys going to the Valkyrie and doing all
Yeah.
that shit. So it wasn't that far. And like it's you're just basically in like some of the maintenance areas and stuff like that. You're seeing locked doors and different areas. You're hearing machinery and drips and smells and all that whatnot, that are in an underhive and shit. And he leads you over to what looks like an old abandoned, maybe like storage area. And you can see that he built in his own little area like a little like makeshift like shelter and stuff. And you see that he's figured out how to like hook the battery up to just like this little light generator that provides some warmth to the whole room. And he just goes, "See, it's warm. It's good. Makes you feel good."
Just kind of feeling a little.
I mean,
Motherfucker
honestly, we might just want
stole the
to leave this
battery.
fucker with the battery pack.
He goes,
Which
I'll
one of
give
it?
good trade. Good trade. No steal. I know it attacked. It attacked. It jumped on me. But I'll give trade. If it yours, I'll give trade.
But he wants to trade it back to us.
He'll trade you for it
Oh, okay.
because he knows
Like,
it's yours, but it did fall on him, and he deems that an attack, and he should own it.
what? Out of
I
the
d-
goodness of my heart, for this poor man, I will ask him what he has to trade.
Follow me.
Man's
Things.
Mans pulls out a whole set of Cataphracti Terminator armor, and I'm like, go ahead.
I have this, a dreadnought. You
That's
can
where
keep this one.
Matunga went.
This is my
You
least
can keep
favorite
this one.
dreadnought.
It's for free.
This
I
is
have all
my
these third
least
edition
favorite.
minis.
It's not shiny enough for me.
I have a
You
gold trimmed
You take
Charizard.
now.
Do you want that?
Got a
Ultra rare
Ho-
Charizard card.
Holo or not?
Hollow, man. Let's go.
All right. Wow. Now
Still
we're
in the
talking.
case. It
Shoot.
doesn't make any sense.
No.
All right,
Reminds me of a
but
Never
really
touched by
That reminds me
human
of a really
hand.
fucking stupid show I watched where a guy was wearing a literal bulletproof vest, a plate carrier, and across it he had laminated just layered Charizards in holofoil because it was the end of the world and they had nothing else and there's no need for money or anything.
oh,
I
so
don't
just
know.
I got you. That
Yeah,
makes
it's just
sense.
he had a fucking holographic Charizard laminated plate carrier.
That's
So
crazy,
stupid.
man.
Cool, stupid.
It's so stupid. I hate.
So fucking cool.
But yeah, he starts leading you to like another side room. Goes this way, this way. Trade. I'll trade. I'm good at trade. So you guys, I assume, follow him.
Yeah,
I'll follow
see
the old man. See what he's
where this
got.
rabbit hole goes for a bit.
Show me your
But he
wares.
was old. He's
As-
just feeble.
As he turns into the
Probably
great
looked
unclean one. No, as Tiamat appears.
Damn.
As you guys push in, like yeah, he's leading you further like into this room and stuff. A few lights are on, but for the mass majority, it's not really well lit. As you guys are going, you bump into a couple things, and Corvus, you bump into something, and then you hear something clatter to the ground. You turn and look, and you see a lasgun on the floor. You start looking
Damn.
closer, and you're noticing that like you're in a room that's filled with like racks upon racks upon racks of lasguns. Like you're just noticing like the flickering lights in the distance. Like you're seeing probably like a good 500 yards of what look like a stockpiled armory of las guns,
Holy fuck.
and the dude's walking past this, ignoring it all.
Okay.
Quite an extensive collection.
I mean,
Huh?
I'm gonna.
Say
I'm
say
gonna.
what? What is it?
These.
No,
Just pick
just
one
let
up.
just let him keep taking us to whatever he's gonna show us.
Those are
Shrugs.
useless metal. Useless. That don't do no good. Can't power nothing. Keeps walking.
Look out for my brother. Like,
Just let the men continue. We don't know what out of character. I mean, if this man's just walking past lasguns and he thinks they're worthless metal, if he gets to something that he thinks is worth something and we're like, that's completely worthless, then we just trade him for a fuckload of lasguns.
come back carrying a shit ton of last guns.
Okay.
He leads you, like, you are going through an armory, and it's like you see probably like another 2 or 3 rooms like that, and he goes past them again, ignoring all of them completely, and he ends up going to a room that you see with like ancient, like old Adeptus Astartes scripture and stuff written on the door, and he goes, "Look here," and he just starts tapping away at the keypad, and then it just slowly, the door opens, dust coming down, and then inside you can see that this was a repository of like war gear for some sort of chapter. You're not really sure. You're not really seeing any specific iconography, but you can see that there was a lot of areas where somebody would have hooked up power weapons and different armors and stuff. They're all gone. But in the center, huh?
I would like to attempt a
Wait.
Forbidden Lore Adeptus Astartes check.
By all means.
I'm gonna give it a shot. 3 degrees of success.
What's the worst that can happen?
Blood Ravens, just steal it back.
That's right. It looks to be from the oh crap, what were they called? The Iron No, it wasn't the Iron Warriors. What was the original Nurgle chapter called?
The
Death Guard. They were
Dusk
called the
Raiders.
Death
So
Guard
you're
before.
seeing iconography from the Death Guard and also those from the Blood Angels.
They were the Dusk Raiders.
Mm.
So Blood Angels and the Dusk Raiders, or Blood Angels and Death Guard?
Death Guard.
Oh, well, he said the original before they were traded. They were the Dusk Raiders.
So they're called
They were the Death Guard when Mortarion took over. They weren't traitor when Mortarion took over.
So is this pre-Mortarian armor?
Yeah, it'd be pre-Mortarion. So Dusk Raiders.
Because Mortarion wasn't traitor his entire control of them.
Yeah, but it was Dusk Raiders and then Blood Angels.
So you
Just
were
kinda
saying that
running
there's
my hand
something
on
in the
these straight
center
up,
of
like-
the room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Please
so
continue.
he walks over to basically looks like a pod or a cylinder. He starts tapping on the thing again. You don't know how he knows these codes, but he does. And it opens, and he goes, "See, it's shiny, nice and warm." And he starts hugging it, like the tube. And inside this glass, you can see the hilt of a Blood Angel sword, some sort of power sword that's been broken. So it's basically like a power dagger at this point.
Just
I want.
staring at it. And I'm gonna speak to my. I'm sorry, I've forgotten your character's name. I'm trying
It's
to.
Corvon.
Oh,
You're good.
Corvon. All right. Switch to boop. But I will look at Brother Corvon, and in our chapter's language, a repository of the 9th Legion. and the, well, a legion of the arch traders. Surely the captain will wish us to recover such things.
Agreed. In the runic language, so the weird, creepy old man that I really don't know where the fuck this man came from. Um,
Came from the
uh,
streets.
yeah, I'm not buying that for one fucking second. Man knows how to get into every fucking door down here. I don't buy it.
He's got to be like a serf or something that got left behind or something. Shit.
Yeah.
This guy knows chapter codes.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm just gonna, in our chapter language, let Ruka know that uh, a battery pack for this is definitely a fair and easy trade to make.
What
Ah,
did you say your
good.
name was?
My name.
What is your name?
My name.
Yes.
Uh. Mm, don't remember.
Do you have something that you go by?
No.
Hmm.
Don't talk to people
Got it.
much. I hide. Get warm.
What is it, and how do you know the ciphers to these cogitating machines?
I remember. I used them before. Used them before? I used them before. Sometimes I hear them.
You hear them.
Mm. I like that. And he's like pointing over to your chain axe because I hear it. Angry.
You are touched by machine spirits.
No, I don't know what that is. No. I just
You
hear.
hear. I'm just gonna take the take my axe off my belt and just turn it out to him. You pointed to him. Here, my friend here.
Yes. In pain. Angry. I can fix. But I can fix. I think I can fix. I know how to fix. I think I can fix. I
Are you a tech adept?
don't understand.
A serf, perhaps? You spoke to these machines, these cogitators. Were you just pointing up to the iconography of the Blood Angels? Were you in service to the Ninth Legion?
I don't understand.
It's okay. Would you be willing, if we let you have the battery pack, for us to take that back to our chapter, so that we may, in turn, return it to its rightful owners?
You have this for the warmth?
Yes.
I'm just gonna cut in here and to the man, you take warm box, we take warm tube.
Yes,
Agreed?
yes. Take. It's fine.
Our brother will have to wait upon his last cannon, but it is a fair trade if you think about it.
Yeah, it's not like it's hard to get another Laskin battery back.
I'm gonna take a knee to the man. You are, and you're fascinating. Would you not come with us? If you can speak to machine spirits, you would be a boon. You would not have to live in such conditions. We could
Hmm.
find you better. We would find you better warmth.
I'm used to these. These are home. ever since those vile things came. Vile, 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 bad.
Vile things.
Yes, yes. In the cold, it came from below.
I'll look back at my brother, back into our chapter speak. He speaks perhaps of the arch-traitors. I'll
It's very possible.
I'll turn back to him with a kind smile. We would keep you safe,
Mm.
feed you, warmth. You would be safe from the vile things in the dark.
Fine, fine. I left home, left where I was. I was good. I was injured. Found one deep below. Years ago, years ago.
I do not know where your home is, but
It's in
I
the
will
cold.
do my
In the cold.
cold. Is that here, on this planet?
Yes, 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 of course, here. Just not here, far away.
Far away. My name is Ruka. I too am from a very cold place, far, far away. While I probably will never see my home again, I would like to offer you a chance to be looked over by my captain, our captain. And if it is possible, I would try to get you back home. Or
Mhm.
offer you a place with us. Your skills would be invaluable.
Home's not safe. Found something laying deep beneath, sleeping. Woke it up.
And perhaps with us would be a safer option.
Hmm. I will go with you. Yes, yes. And
He'll smile. Good.
I don't remember my name. They gave me name in the cold place. I had name. I had name. I had job.
What was your job?
I couldn't remember who I was. I led people. I was good. And I could navigate. I was good.
I'm a man of many skills. Well, gather the things that you need. We will take this, and perhaps after all, you won't need the one box. We'll find some food for you. You look rather malnourished.
Yes, yes. Have things to trade. Held on to things. Had things, but kept them. Important to me. You see, he's just like he begins to walk back to his little like abode and starts grabbing his like backpack, and you see him start putting on this like very used and abused like combat armor, and he puts on like this little cloak. Goes, I'm ready.
Until you find your name. I will call you Watcher.
I had name in the cold. They gave me name for my job.
What was it? Do you remember?
Kept people from becoming it, so they called me lost. I am lost.
Oh, motherfucker.
God damn it.
Why is he here? You're supposed to be dead.
You are lost.
Because he has a backstory, bitch. Fuck you.
Well, lost. I am Ruka. This is my brother Kovan. We are brothers of the Kikera Danastra. Come to help this world. And your help will most certainly be remembered in the annals of the Void Father.
Ah. Okay.
If it would be all right with you, you have amassed quite the collection here. It would be quite a boon for us to take the useless things and the things that you won't need.
I cannot eat it. It does not make me warm. It has no value to me.
Then your assistance is most appreciated. Back to chapter speak. Turning to Corbin.
Hmm?
Let us get him the battery pack and that. Back to the sergeant.
Agreed.
I'll tell you what,
Best
Lost.
course of action.
Why don't you hold the warm box? It is a bit cold. I'll smile at him.
I leave it for others.
As you wish.
Yes.
Can you?
Others can use the warmth. Others will come.
I'm going to. Does the broken power sword, if it is in, as you said, a tube, it would have, or maybe have a containment case?
No, it's pretty much just in like a preservation thing. Looking at it, you can actually see that there's blood on the blade. So it looks like it was put in there to preserve whatever that is, not necessarily hold it as a relic.
So I mean, is the tube like? So could we just take it in the tube, or is the tube like?
No, that's
place?
definitely built into the like floor and
Okay.
ceiling. You'd have to either open it or break it to get the sword out.
Hmm.
But yeah, you
Can
don't you
try
definitely know
asking
that it's not any
Lost.
kind of contaminant or anything. It's not anything
You
that's
could
gonna
try
hurt you.
asking Lost if he can open it, and if not, I'll just break it open.
Well, pause.
Yeah.
um, the battery pack is a good find. The sword is an even greater find, but if that has some kind of blood that they're trying to keep sacred upon it, and we don't have a stasis chamber to keep it safe in, we might risk definitely risk the ire of the blood angels if it was so preserved. But I will
Yeah, you have
ask
a
Lost.
medical kit, so you could definitely take a
Yeah.
sample of the blood.
Yeah.
But yeah, once you take the sword out, yeah, you're only gonna have a few minutes before that blood's not gonna be as useful.
Yeah. I'll it's got vials and everything, but I will ask Lost. Is there a way you can open this?
Yes, Los can do that. Yes.
Okay. So out of character, when Lost opens this, just have your vials ready. I'll grab
Yeah.
the sword and just grab the sample.
Hopefully easily enough.
All right. So yeah, he'll get it open. So you would just need to roll a Medicaid test.
Come on, baby. Are you at character sheet? Damn, you're opacity.
And he have a bonus since I am in turn helping him.
Do you have Medicaid?
No.
Then no. He now has a -20 because you're helping him.
Damn it.
Not helping him.
So I am using the Medicaid kit. Do I get the +20?
It's no, because it's not. Yeah, it's not designed for that.
Shit.
So yeah, I'm allowing you to get the sample, but it's not designed for that. Now, if you want, you can spend a fate point to pass with 1 degree. That means you'll get 1 viable sample. But if you roll it, your degrees of success will get you more.
Fuck. Because I only have a 50-50 shot at that.
So yeah, you
Uh,
that's not a bad roll, but you can guarantee yourself one at least with a fate roll.
but would I get a reroll if I chose to use a fate point?
If you
If I
use a
failed?
fate point, no. If you use the fate point for the one, if you roll normally, you can always re-roll. But if you use a fate point to get 1 degree of success, you don't get to do anything after that.
Because I'm just trying to vial pretty much what's on the blade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can roll it and then re-roll with a +10 if you want to use your fate point like that. Yes.
Okay, then I'll try the roll. I'm not gonna close my eyes. I don't know how I did.
2 degrees of success.
Ooh.
Do you want to spend a fate point to get an additional degree now?
For 3 degrees, would that give me everything that's on it? Because I'm just.
It would give you
save
3
that.
samples. Everything that's on it would have been like 5 or 6.
Fair enough. Yeah, I will. I'm down to 1 fate point, but yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
Sorry.
No,
Clicked the
you're
wrong
good.
thing. I was trying to-
So yeah, you now have 3 vials of that. Anybody want to lick it?
Sure.
lock that up.
You can lick it. You're not there, bro. I'll lick this shit. You ain't fucking stopping me.
Roll a willpower test for me.
Oh god. Just lick the blade.
Yes.
Oh, you did pass.
Fucking challenge me. Challenge accepted.
So you are seeing a completely different planet than you are seeing today. This was obviously a long time ago. And you are seeing an insane battlescape that is occurring where the Blood Angels are actually fighting against the other chapter in a small skirmish. And you can see strewn about the battlefield is a third party that's engaging them as well, as you see green caustic lightning casting out and smacking space marines and cutting them in half almost instantaneously. Large monolith-like structures that are moving around, shooting energized weapons.
This planet.
Mm,
What'd you say, Johnny?
I hate this planet.
it does.
And this planet hates you too.
But you're seeing it from the perspective of not like anyone like it's not a space marine. He's in power armor, but it doesn't come off as a space marine at all. He's almost more human. But he's going toe to toe with some of the space marines and stuff, and you see that his sword he's using is this Blood Angel's power sword, and you see that one of the what was it? Fucking Dawn. What was it called? Forgot.
What pattern of armor is he seeing?
It's not one he can recognize. He's trying to get it from the perspective of the wearer. He's seeing from his perspective.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If he's fighting, what pattern of armor are the Space Marines wearing?
Oh, it's pre-heresy. So, fucking Mark what?
Iron or
2?
Iron
maybe
or
3?
Crusade? Crusade armor?
Damn near.
That'd be sounds
And you're
that
seeing,
sounds
you're
about
not
right.
seeing a lot of space marines either. This isn't these aren't legions here. These are maybe a ship worth of space marines back then. So you're seeing maybe 20 or 30 Blood Angels and 20 of the other guys. You're not really seeing a whole lot of them. And this one dude is using this Blood Angel power sword to fight off the Traitor Legion that weren't traitor at the time. And one of them breaks his power sword and then smacks the hilt into his chest, and he pulls it out.
Witnessing a first contact with the Necrons?
Mayhaps. Unreported or otherwise. But yeah, you see the guy basically pull the hilt out, and he throws it to the ground and then keeps fighting. But the memories start slowly fading in and out and stuff. And yeah, you're not really sure what to like make of that. You start getting glimpses here and there of the Blood Angels showing up, of this guy from the perspective that you're seeing talking to them. You're gleaning some information, and you actually do see this guy put Lost into a tube and seal it and just start tapping in numpad, like on the numpad. You're not sure what.
the fuck?
He got fit. He got fucking fried.
He got stasis?
And then that gentleman like walks away. You're getting glimpses and stuff here. You're like little bits and pieces of like tactical talks and stuff. Like, you know, the guy's not a space marine, but everybody was talking to him with very like he carried authority. So could have been some kind of agent of the Inquisition. Could have been something. You're not really sure, but he's big. He's
Well, the
as
Inquisition
big as a
wasn't even
space
really
marine.
a thing back then.
Not really. There were agents, but not like that. They didn't do Inquisitor
Drone
shit.
agents, yeah.
But he's pulling
Hmm.
like rank almost on every space marine he's talking to, and he was coordinating a lot of the attacks on the Necrons. And the glimpses you see, like his armor's not like from the Imperium. It's just not. It's human made, like obviously, but it's not a power armor variant you've ever seen before.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just kind of comes and goes for a while. The rest of the information's pretty much useless.
Huh.
What have you seen, Brother Corvin? Securing the vials, putting them in like the most armored, I guess, part of the med bag. And I'll put the sword on my back.
Like struggling to explain like what Corvon was witnessing. The only thing, like, I mean, so you said the one dude don't know what power or like don't know what he was in, but you said I saw
you
blood
didn't
angels
you when
and
you
then
were
who else?
feeling what he felt, like he's not a space marine.
No,
you
no,
know
no,
you know
no,
that.
no. But you said so there was blood angels, and did you say what the other chapter was or no?
Nurgle before they became
Oh, okay.
Death Guard.
Death Guard. Death Guard.
Yeah,
before.
basically Death Guard. We're gonna say Death Guard, just
Yeah.
because.
Loyalist Death Guard, apparently.
Yeah.
So
And then at some point
struggling.
there was a 3-way fight between the Blood Angels, the Death Guard, and the Necrons.
Yeah.
Oh, so the Blood Angels were fighting the Death Guard.
Yeah, at one point
Okay.
in time that did happen, but you know, based on what he was seeing, he couldn't tell if that was like out of
Bro, you just
disobeying
witnessed-
orders, possible desperation, or if it was
Bro, you straight up
heresy
just
shit.
witnessed. You may have just witnessed a skirmish between the 9th and the fucking. I don't remember the Death Guard's number. I think it's the 7th. I'm probably wrong, but the legions and a first contact with the Necrons, because the Necrons didn't start waking up until the 41st millennium. That's insane. And this guy's a fucking living piece of fucking history. He knows chapter runes.
I have brain damage.
Good for you.
Yeah, so we're, like,
Is this
in
guy a
an attempt to
Majora's Logitech?
explain-
Wait, hold the fuck on.
He doesn't
Wait.
have any modifications. He's human.
Oh, okay. Raises more questions.
Yeah, it's you don't know. It's speculation. He could have been somebody important. He could have been just a serf, and the dude felt like mercy on him to spare him or something. Or he could have information he can't remember that was important, and he was supposed to give it to somebody. You don't know. It could be one of any of those things. Hey, for all you know, he could be an astropath or some weird shit that just didn't fucking send his message.
But yeah, I'm gonna let him know like about the battle that I witnessed take place. And then in like that, just say that out loud, and then realize, and then finish speaking in our chapter language that Lost is definitely someone of great importance who we need to take special care of.
Oh, my waking tube. Yes, I know where that is. Yeah, because none of the where you're at now is anywhere you recognize. Like it wasn't from any of those visions.
Yeah. This man just all of a sudden decide to say he knows where his waking tube is?
He knows where he woke up.
I know, but I didn't say anything to him about the waking tube. He just. all
Oh,
of
I
a
thought you
sudden-
were saying it out loud to Thomas. Oh, were you talking in your
I was
secret
no.
language?
I was saying like the battle out loud, and then I realized like, because I don't know exactly whether like who this guy is,
Oh, okay.
but I know that he's just important. I finished saying that last part in uh chapter language.
Oh, okay, I got you. Well, I guess if you were curious, yeah, fucking Lost would definitely remember where he woke up at.
I mean, now that I know that,
We're on a very.
I will ask Lost if there is anything around, or if he has any if he I'm trying to think of how to word this, where it's like I don't specifically know that you just said that he knows where his wake tube is. Ask him if he's got anything he wants to take with him, or anything like that he has from his home world.
Wait. He doesn't know where his homeworld is. What do you mean?
Oh, I thought he said earlier that he did know where his home world was.
No, he knew where he woke up at. That's where his home is.
Oh, okay. Then if he has anything from where his home is that he wants to bring with.
Bad place. And the bad ones woke up there. It's theirs now. It's the cold.
Mm.
Yeah, it's traitors.
Do you know exactly where you woke up? Like, could you show us where you woke up?
Yes. But I don't remember what it was called. I don't. I know someone who knows. I know two someones who knows. We talk to them. They'll tell you the name of it.
Lord.
We need to alert the sergeant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also probably been a while since you've checked in.
The time to
It's
box
been like
over to the
6
sergeant.
minutes.
Yeah. Well, it's been a while. They walked around in a complex
over to
and
the
had a bunch of
sergeant.
shit.
D&D.
What's going on?
Where a 2-hour walk can happen in 5 minutes, but a 5-minute combat can happen in 2 hours. Facts. Let's go.
But yeah, so I'll vox to Johnny, letting him know that this decrepit man, and all of this will be in chapter language. That this,
Probably not decrepit. He's just malnourished. He hasn't eaten.
okay.
He's old, but he hasn't eaten.
That this sickly looking man
It's actually a living piece of fucking history.
yeah, he's actually
It remembers nothing.
quite important, and just that I can't fully explain his importance, but I know that someone thought he was important enough to put into cryostasis,
Guard him
and
as
that
best you can.
and that we also have a blood angel relic.
And gather anything else you can from the immediate area. Any documents, any writings,
I don't have
anything
power
you
armor.
can find that looks important. Take note of its location. I'll send a few of the brothers back to meet you. While you do that, I'm going to let you go because I'm going to obviously have to let command know about this and get their recommendation on what the hell should be going on. Also talk to the Inquisitor too.
Who do you know? Who are you notifying first, the captain or the Inquisitor?
I'm probably going to call the captain first and tell him that what I'm planning to do is let the Inquisitor know about this and turn the guy over to the Inquisitor.
Understood. With the Inquisitor's standing orders, remember, he says if the projected relics and war gear can be used towards the war effort, feel free to use them. Otherwise, turn them in, and the Inquisitor will make sure that you get resources allocated to you.
Yes. Yeah. No. I'm stressing the importance of the man and the stuff he has lived through.
Well,
Not the sword.
well, until we have some confirmation as to who or what he is, just keep him under a watchful eye and see what use you can make of him.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying is I'm turning him over to the Inquisitor to have the information
No.
gleaned. No?
No, keep him with you. If he is, as you say, he might be a key to unlocking additional war gear if ever the relics do come, about. Who else has access to codes and such of pre-heresy equipment? I don't believe anyone, but maybe the Inquisitor would have access to that.
Well, I trust your judgment, Captain. I just have to state the obvious fact that this man has been alive in a great time where a lot of information could be learned that may be more important than the war gear we can find.
Depending on what he finds, but if he's with the Inquisitor and the Inquisitor leaves him unattended, I do not trust the hands of his guards. You gotta keep in mind the Inquisitor's been assigned here alone. He does not have any of his inquisitorial troops or, he's basically explaining like the Inquisitor's not a Lord Inquisitor. He doesn't have assets out the wazoo. It's just him. So if you dump him on the Inquisitor, if the Inquisitor has to go do shit, who the hell is he gonna leave the guy with? Probably guardsmen or local PDF. You really trust him in those hands?
Need to put him with the fucking squad.
In a completely different city that's not touched by corruption like this one.
Yeah, but the
I do trust
captain
him
would
more.
rather have him in the hands of a space marine. And it's
Yeah.
one of those things, until he
We don't-
starts remembering more shit, or until you can give him actual proof that he's from there, he's just a dude who's a bit touched. That's how the captain sees it. So, I mean, if what you say is true about him, because you're really just going off of the blood memories of your battle brother, which, we don't doubt that, but we don't really plan our tactical situations based on that. So, keep him close, keep him guarded, definitely. But if he starts finding out some other information, or if he randomly spouts off nonsense about a location of something, definitely, figure that out. But yeah, keep him very close, keep him guarded.
All right. Also, yeah, I guess that's it.
All right. All right. So,
Fuck. All right, sorry,
Yeah.
get that out. So, guess regroup with the sergeant.
Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah.
guys take a look around. Don't really find anything else. You find a couple data pads that are like locked. Even Lost couldn't open them, but you'll get somebody to take a look at them later, hopefully.
The company will have tech priests. That
Somewhere.
will be in their hand.
Someone.
Oh.
Yeah, so you guys get all your wounded together. I assume, Johnny, you informed the PDF commander of the surplus of weapons down there?
If I am informed of them, then yes, I
Yeah.
informed the PDF
Yeah,
commander.
you were informed of everything.
All right.
I just didn't know if it slipped your guys' mind with the importance of the other thing.
No,
The
like I said,
stuff.
I asked Lost if it would be all right if we took, if we put this in more capable hands, and so a boon to take. I basically looked at Corvin and said a boon for everything. So yeah, you'd know everything we know.
Yeah, Thomas and Gage, give me a an investigation. Is that what we got here? Nah.
Awareness.
Yeah, do awareness. An awareness roll.
All right. Putting some points into perception, soon enough.
While I wait for
Fuck
them,
that, I'm just gonna wear a helmet.
I'm just gonna go through the data on my data pad about the governor.
Great.
I got it.
Awareness. Let's get my plus 10 from my senses. Go. Hell yeah, I see everything. I need my. Hey.
I'll favor roll, man. I still have fate points.
You're gonna favor roll? Alright. Yeah, plus
Yeah.
10. What the
Dear God.
fuck? All right, that was a good reroll.
Drop the 63, win the game. This man can see air moving.
A lot of these weapons
Uh-huh.
have been manufactured within the last 50 years.
Huh. Okay.
Interesting.
What
Very.
the fuck? What the were the like areas you guys went to sealed off and like secret and hidden?
Yeah, no, he straight up opened. He was opening up fucking
Well,
doors.
not the weapons though.
That's what
We
I'm.
didn't.
No, yes.
I mean, it was
the
definitely
weapons-
not.
the
Yeah, it
weapons
was
were not
definitely
hidden.
out of the
But
way.
what about the Blood Angels room?
That
No,
was
he had to go through
way
doors.
hidden and through
Yes,
chapter.
that's what I'm asking. Is if the really really weird and old areas were super hidden, then that would at least make sense.
Yeah.
But if they were just like a door, then that would be like, what the fuck is going on?
No,
here?
the chapter stuff
no,
was
no.
definitely hidden, hadn't been opened in
Yeah, we walked for
years.
like forever.
But the las guns were in like
Yeah,
areas that were
that
just
makes
out
more
of the
sense
way. And there's a lot.
If you think that's kooky, the Watch Fortress Ariok, the Watch Fortress Ariok, at the end of the long corridor, so called, there are 2 keepers, and those keepers, if you don't have the right, if you pass them without having the right clearances on a codicer or that little fucking Bambrance that they have, they kill you.
Yep.
Even if you're the watch, even if you're the watch commander or a watch captain, they just kill you. They cut you down. Them and the other 6 that are hidden, because beyond that door where you take the apocryphal oath before the big wall of the Death Watch, yeah, that wall's not a wall; it's a big fucking door, and behind it are
The vault.
there's a big fucking vault of evil fucking
Yeah.
nasties and doomsday devices that could wipe out the entire galaxy.
Where
So-
void
Yeah,
grenades
also
came
just
from.
but
random
that thing
ass
is just the
shit,
wall.
too.
Like people just go there, but if you go beyond that wall, they'll kill you. Scary. Warhammer has that weird kind of vibe of like, yeah, let's just build on top of this old shit. It's like, you sure that
Well,
door might go
that's-
somewhere? Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, the fucking vault that the Death Watch built on, like when they found it, it was of human origin, like in like make and
Yeah.
stuff, but it predated humanity by like
Yeah.
thousands of years. And the atmosphere inside of it was pumping out a toxin that killed everything but humans.
Yep.
That's fucking weird.
Well, and like they've gone in there, and there's been like librarians. They just find like librarians or psychers in there sometimes in a vault that just opens randomly, and he comes out and he like spouts a bunch of bullshit, and then he just dies. because
Yeah,
he's been
yeah, they
there
had
for
a
so long.
fucking psyker who
And shit like that.
emitted a
I'd like
message
to
and then
point
died.
out that this all started because I shoved a las cannon out a window and you guys freaking questioned my actions.
I thought it was funny,
Hey, just remember, I asked
and
you
I was
to do
kind of hoping that it landed on one of the traders. But hey, I didn't. It's not that I
Do
didn't
not
believe in you. I
try
just
to
thought,
predict me.
it's not that I didn't. It's not that I didn't fucking believe in you. That I thought was fucking funny, and it's called a clavis. That was the word I was looking for.
So we
The little
found
silver gauntlet they wear.
something much more interesting.
Yeah, yeah, I found a lot more interesting. And some stuff that might be incriminating.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you guys get all your shit together. Weapons start getting scavenged and stuff by the PDF, and you guys head back to your little hidey hole to clean up, get some rest, get some medical aid, and start divulging this information. So, yeah, from what you found and everything, you can't prove if it's the governor's orders, but there has definitely been someone who's been skimming off the tithe and storing it.
I'm gonna find that fucker and bite a finger off and learn what he knows.
Yep, that's one way to do it.
Tired of this shit. Trying to get us killed.
Yeah, but so yeah, as far as you know, you definitely know that one of the party guests hired the pirate / mercenary group to attack Darnell and also you guys now. You know that. and you know that the tithe has been for like the last 50 years now, has been getting skimmed. So either it's like a family thing and the governor's just the next in line who took over this skimming, or it's somebody else who's been in power for 50 years. Like, it's really, that's kind of it. Unless somebody was planning a very, very far off coup when they're 80.
Don't say that they're also involved.
Who?
Fucking Gene Stealers.
Gene
Yay.
Stealer cult? No, fuck that
Oh,
noise.
Play the long god.
The long guy. It was the cult.
It was big titty bald mommy all
And I didn't
along.
say there were any Necrons on the planet. I just said that there
No.
were.
Yeah. Well, if there were Necrons on the planet, that means
There are Necrons on the planet.
I mean, they got
Yeah,
woken
let's
up
be
at
real
one
here.
point, though, so that means that like they could be just wiped out.
Short of
Well, also,
blowing
wait,
the
wait,
planet
wait,
up,
wait, 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 wait,
there will
wait,
be
wait, wait.
Necrons on the planet somewhere.
Wait, the other question is were we saying that where I was taken to wasn't on this planet or wasn't near where we are?
Yeah, that's another thing. You also have no way to judge that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like you had a location tracker. It did look completely different than the planet that you're on currently, but
But there's no way to know if that's because it's
also
it was
been
planet
10,000
or-
years.
Yeah,
I was gonna
because
say,
over
or if it's
10,000
been
years
a
ago. You
millennia.
don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
But the thing that kind of anchors that it was this planet is Lost.
Yeah.
If he can confirm, if he can show you the room that he was put in, that can confirm whether or not it's this planet.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah,
it's
which is
not
why
the
we gotta
same
go
room,
find
it wasn't this planet.
fucking John 38962 and fucking the other Arbity.
Well, that's good because you could easily find where they're assigned.
Yeah.
Fucking Necrons.
I get that information from whoever I need to as well.
Well, you actually don't know who you're looking for because Lost doesn't know.
Oh, fuck.
He says he knows where they're at.
Okay, well, that's where we're going, I guess.
We gotta go get the army
After we deal
boys.
with the governor.
Yeah. The quest.
What do you guys think here? I'm gonna huddle up, guys.
Huddle.
Are we just gonna like kick down the governor's door and confront him with everything and tell him to tell us everything he knows, or are we gonna go more subtly still?
Nibble on him.
I'm all on board for just biting off a finger, bruh. Like, kick this man's door down, be super intimidating, get him to spill his freaking guts out, and then when he doesn't tell us the truth, we just bite off a finger.
Well, that's
Granted,
the
we-
problem. He might say anything to save his own skin because we
I
already know
know.
how he
That's why.
acts.
That's why you just bite off the finger.
You bite
Any-
the hand
anyone else?
that feeds. Could
No?
you just swallow his nail? Would that give you the same thing? Like if you bit his nails?
I don't think so.
I think it has to be like tissue.
Flesh.
Like,
Yeah,
I
it
think
has to
I
be.
think it has to like.
Has to have living cellular tissue.
I mean, actually, if you're just biting off his fingernail, like you take the whole fingernail like from the bed of the
Oh,
finger.
shut
yes,
up.
Yes, it
Whoa.
would.
Well, yeah,
It would
because
work. Yeah,
because it's got blood on it.
yeah.
Alright.
So yeah, I'll just go rip the man's fingernail off. That's not damaging.
Speak for yourself.
I mean, it'll
I
grow
mean, I've
back.
survived it.
It'll grow
Yeah.
back.
That's fine.
Yeah. Alright, so one
yeah, I haven't heard
decision I
anyone
need
else-
is the power sword dagger. What, are we keeping it or are we turning it in?
Oh no, we're keeping it.
Well, I gotta hear
Our
from
commander-
everybody.
Our commander said if it can be useful to
If
keep
it, yes, it can, but it's a group decision because it's either a group reward from the Inquisitor or you get a piece of war gear that's nice. So I don't know. What do you guys want to do? Gage wants to keep it.
I mean, so we're allowed to put our input in here?
That's why
I mean,
he's asking
I
for
just
everyone's
said group,
input.
but you know what?
know.
You know.
We are?
Yes, it's a group, so I just I just need your vote on it essentially. Okay, Johnny, what's your vote? What?
Ooh.
Why is everybody so fucking quiet all of a
I mean,
sudden?
is no one gonna have any other say than me?
Can you not hear me?
Now I
No,
can.
no one can hear you.
Yeah, I literally didn't even change a thing, so I don't know what.
That was weird.
Yeah, no,
issue
we did
was.
not hear you say anything. That's
Yeah, no,
weird.
I'm 50-50, so if me and Gage are the only people piping up and Gage wants to keep it, I'll vote to keep it then.
You want to keep it, Todd, or no?
We're keeping the sword, correct?
It's like a power dagger.
Yeah, it's the Blood Angels like relic thing.
Yeah.
Well, we're not Blood Ravens, but we're definitely not upstanding. We are definitely Raven Guard-ish successors, so sure, let's keep it.
All right.
What's Blood Angel?
The Raven Guard have nothing to do with the
The
Blood,
Blood Ravens. That's what
okay.
he's thinking of. You're thinking of Blood
Well,
Ravens.
no, he said both.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what the Raven Guard had anything to do with like
Wait,
stealing
'cause
relics.
Aren't Blood Ravens Raven Guard successors?
No.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, Blood Ravens are their own thing. I'm pretty sure, aren't they?
Dude,
Well,
they are
there's some
not a
weird
solo
secret about what
chapter.
they are that has not been revealed yet.
Nah,
Because they're not Blood Angels either.
Yeah.
Thomas, what about you, man?
Fucking plot twist. They're Imperial Fist successors.
Oh.
Just like the Exorcist.
Thomas is dead. But it sounds like three of y'all want to keep it, so that's 3 out of 4 right there.
Yeah, if I was just going to be a deciding vote if there was a tie, but otherwise I'm going with the majority.
All right, so who's getting it? Because I assume that it's probably going to be the choice between Gage, Thomas, or Matt, but Matt's not here, so he's SOL.
Yeah.
Me and my actual
I don't know
dagger
how
will
I
just
wanna
go
decide
fuck
this.
ourselves then, I guess.
You want it, Johnny?
No, but like I like how you don't even consider me for it. The guy
Because
who
you're
uses the
not
dagger.
solely melee. That's why.
No.
I mean,
Not wrong, but either of us having it, I think either of us would like to have it as well.
Well, Todd, you're just
You're
a
getting a
no
las
because
cannon.
you're getting a fucking las cannon.
No,
Yeah,
fuck
shut
the last
fuck up.
cannon. You're not melee. you
You're
wouldn't
not melee at all.
You wouldn't get the new relic, and also whoever gets it means that the next relic that comes around, they don't get a choice in it.
Yeah.
So wait, I thought we were just fucking like throwing this away.
If
Okay,
the
it's like,
squad really wants to give it to you, I'm not going to stop everyone.
No. I'm talking
But-
about the last cannon. If the last cannon, I thought the last cannon was like.
If you
broken.
want to drag
we
around a
literally
last
brought the-
cannon, you can,
No,
but you have to
no.
set it up. You
I
can't use it
rolled-
like a heavy weapon,
I
like a
rolled-
devastator.
And rolled so that when it hit the ground, nothing happened to it.
Yeah, it still works.
Oh.
Yeah, so like you can use it, but it's not built for an Astartes. So like you would have to set it up on the tripod and then use it as a heavy weapon. To be honest, it would be more efficient if you just gave it to the guardsman, because then your guardsman could use it. Because like nobody's gonna modify a fucking Imperial Guard last cannon to be an Astartes last cannon. No one's gonna do that.
That's what I thought. I'll just carry it for them.
You could do that. You could just have it on your back. I'm sure they'd appreciate that shit. It's not a bad thing to be able to say, "Hey, you two humans, shoot this tank buster at people."
Yeah. True, especially with what we've gone up against so far. Like we've had quite a bit where like something that could easily just break cover would be beautiful.
Yeah, and then if the guardsmen set it up for you, even if they're shooting it, you could always just push them out of the way and shoot for them.
Yeah.
Like, here, I'm taking over, and then
They miss twice. It's like,
all right, you'll move. Just get out of the way. It's like boom. All right. Well, unless Thomas really wants it, it can go to you, Gage. But yeah, if there is another relic and the squad decides to keep it, you just won't be able to get it.
Yeah.
You'll have to wait till a full circle.
No, yeah, yeah.
Well, I
Uh,
mean, unless he wants to
I
give up the
understand.
dagger for it and give it to someone else, I wouldn't see why we wouldn't be cool with that.
Because I would. That seems a little unfair. I would say everybody would get their choice of a relic before he would be able to.
Well, that's
I mean,
what I'm
yeah, by
saying.
all
Is
means, if you want to
if
switch
he
with
is
people,
willing, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is if he wants to give up the relic to someone else and
I
then
got you.
get the new relic, I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, that's totally up to like all you guys and stuff. Because yeah, there's gonna be more stuff showing up. There might be armor sets. There might be pauldrons, helmets.
Yeah,
So there's gonna be stuff where like you guys will have to decide like who's getting what.
yeah. And I mean, it might work out better as we get more XP and later on and start actually like
Yeah, and I would have said that
fully building
the
characters.
weapon should have gone to Johnny because he uses dagger, but he's also ballistic, so he doesn't really need it.
Yeah, I'm also perfectly fine with my normal Astartes dagger that does, you know,
You
per
just
shooting
need
at
like
20
something
damage.
that you need to be able to roll an extra die for.
It's definitely.
I'll just get
Can you
arcane
get tearing?
chain it. I can chain it. Yeah,
Alright.
well,
Can
if
you
I
just get
arcaned it.
tearing?
Yeah, that's what making it arcane does is put tearing on it.
There you
Alright,
go.
I'm not the only person that's hearing this. Your voice has fucking went up a handful of decibels. Like it's higher pitched now.
Yeah,
So-
he does sound different, but it's alright.
It
We
sounded
can
like he
hear him.
inhaled like
It might be because I'm
puffed
laying
helium.
in bed instead of right at my computer, but I have a headset on, so I don't know why it would change.
I don't know.
It's just your voice.
It's just the smoking. Just got
Yeah.
to.
He sounds
It's
like
the
he's
smoking. No. It's the fact that he stopped smoking, so his voice
Yeah.
is getting back to normal.
It's going back to
This
normal.
totally sounds like you just like huffed helium and
Alright.
came down from it.
All right, Gage, you ready for the stats for this thing?
Give me 1 second. Yes.
All right, so it is a relic power sword that is broken. Put that in parentheses, I guess. It has the same stats as a power sword. So just go get those. And it does not have balanced. And it has an inert -10 to use it.
Does not have balance.
So is this just like a deficit all around?
Keys, shush, I'm not done talking.
Okay, so -10 to use.
It is felling 4.
Okay.
And it has haywire 1.
Please don't stab me with that. I like my armor. Don't go swinging that around. That ain't a toy. You're gonna paralyze.
Okay, is that it
someone.
now?
Yeah, so I'm calling it haywire, but it's not really. So in parentheses, the haywire effect for this is that whenever you attack something that has the machine straight, it ignores the machine straight when considering damage.
Fuck you, Skatari, Necron, and any other robot.
Yeah, so it doesn't actually like it's that's I'm gonna call it a haywire effect, but it's not really.
Okay.
But basically, you ignore the machine trait for when you're attacking someone. So yeah, if someone has machine 2 and they got that damage reduction, they don't get it anymore. And you also have felling 4, so
I'll be back.
yeah, you can also call it the Tech Marine's Bane.
Are we giving this sword a name?
It doesn't really have one.
Okay. I just didn't know if you were giving it one.
Yeah, so I mean, I mean, there's no way for you to know what the fucking name is, so
No, yeah.
you can give it one if you want.
I mean, we shall see.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it doesn't have one right now. But there you go. Yeah, it's a bit better, but it's a bit like it's not as good as a power sword, obviously, but it's still dangerous. And then if you get the wreck up that you need, you can pay the requisition cost for a power sword, and then the requisition cost for the arcane ability, and you can remove that -10. You could also just put balanced on there, or put a different effect on there. So like you still can customize the blade, but just not by much.
I mean, it's still the same thing where it's like you can put like one on and or take one off, right?
Yeah, you can put one on or take one off. That's right.
Yeah.
I don't know what else you would want to slap on there, really. There might be a couple
Yeah, I don't
things.
either. I'd have to
To be honest,
later
you're
on.
probably going to want to get to a point where you can get it reforged so that it's a full sword again.
Yeah.
So that'll be a thing. That's probably going to be like, you're going to have to get signature war gear enough to pay like double mastercrafted price to do that. That's going to be a pretty penny.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, what is the mastercrafted price? That's got to be like what
10.
times? What do you mean?
What, Johnny?
Mastercrafted is 10.
It's a flat 10? I thought it was based on the
Nope,
price
flat
of the
10.
thing. That sounds
Yep,
so
just-
cheap.
It's 5 for the middle one, the like +5 benefit one, and then +10 for master, for the best crafted.
Plus 10? Wait, just plus 10 rec. That's it?
Yep,
That's so
plus
cheap.
10 rec on anything that
What's
can have a quality.
What's the highest signature war gear? How many points do you get?
Well, it goes 20, 40, 70,
And what's the rec of a power sword?
15,
20.
20.
Power sword
Okay,
rec
yeah,
is
it's around
20.
there.
So you would need the top one. Yeah, that's fine. Because
I mean, it's
gonna
900 XP. It's not.
No, it's
horrific.
not. But that's like it's 900 XP to reforge that blade because it's going to be 60 rec to do it, and then you also have another 10 rec you can spend on doing a different arcane ability or taking one off. Yeah, that's probably like your weapon for the game. Like, to be honest, what's that?
I said, mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like you get that
Now the
thing
real question.
because if you get it fixed, that -10's gone and you get balance back.
Oh, is that why it's losing those?
Yeah, because it's damaged. It's dagger. It's not a sword anymore, so it's not balanced, and it's a -10.
No,
Because
I'm
you're
just because
swinging.
of that. I'm putting it in the notes so that I know, like, if I do go get it fixed, like, I need to make that adjustment.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably looking at like, yeah, it's going to be the 900 XP, and then there's probably going to be a small little mission involved to do it, and then boom, there you go.
Alrighty.
And there's going to be more shit to unlock. Oh, we've got our first piece of war gear scavenged by the Carcharodons. Good job, Shark Boys. Yeah, I mean, I think this is a good place to stop for tonight because I mean, you guys got the combat done. We had a lot of progress and stuff with the story and shit, so I think it's a good place to stop.
Yeah, we've now discovered that there's a lot of shit on this planet we don't want to fuck with.
Possibly.